lows. Blowing out Texas. They await the winner of this one between Tire Classic. Welcome.
5 different guys be the player of the game. They played well, really well.
For Duke here
in college basketball, you see there, he's got all the accolades. He contests right there. Trey Jones leads it, and he leads it on both ends. Yeah, Mark Fox was at Georgia, and, you know, right now he's a terrific basketball player. Bottom line, got they're doing right now, and Bradley's the guy. Brown will make some threes.
Pac-12, and there is Matt Bradley. Basketball. Mike Krzyzewski's coached more games as his #1 team.
40 years as a head coach. Coach K adapts.
He's getting the gray uniforms here tonight. I like them.
Black uniforms. Well, the reason they wanted to was because at
starting lineups presented by Roman. Jones, Stanley.
Lineup O'Connell had been starting the last 3. Moore, number 0, is a kid I think.
Did by Carey, and the freshman making his presence felt. What did you say here tonight? 41?
Yeah, 41 NBA scouts. Vlade Divac. Seth Greenberg and I do a podcast. We call it the world's greatest. Early in the game, and you see Duke came right out to do that. And Duke.
Joel Brown.
Play defense. He guarded 3 different places. Lost his man.
Stanley swings. Trey Jones.
Duke team. Playing a little bit of a soft zone, 2-3. Okay.
Will go against Lars Tiemann, the freshman from Germany. Not going to be a help in trying to stop Vernon Carey.
No, but
Bradley going to work here. And the Blue Devils. A&M Corpus Christi.
I'll tell you what, Mark Fox has his offense.
Out of 351 Division I teams. Bradley fouled. Continental Tire for what you do. And Mike Krzyzewski found himself in Madison Square Garden and then his 1,000th win in 2015. Duke will have played 6 games, 3 at Cameron Indoor Stadium.
Whether it's recruiting, doesn't matter. He has always adapted to the East Coast, so, hey.
How many times did you play here? You guys got good reports on Reggie.
It's unbelievable. An assistant named Con Smith who told last 3 games he can shoot it, he can jump, he's athletic, he's willing.
Over Texas.
Man, look at this.
Jones, look at that hustle in those hands.
Fox, you can see his influence. They were a mess over the last 2 years.
It's off. Jones, of course, his brother Tyus with
shots. Devalier hasn't really made shots. O'Connell can. See it every game, Boog. We always see the cutter and a hand up right here as he kind of steps in as he's moving, doesn't give any.
It's funny, I feel the same way when I work.
Playing very aggressive. This is old school Bob Knight Army defense.
Moore, the freshman. To Tempe to take on Arizona State. Coverage 7:30 Eastern.
Ohio State. Ohio State looks like the best team to start out bad, but now they're pretty good, particularly defensively.
I might wear khakis.
All right, who's going to score?
Inside, and the feet. Carry hoist and hits.
That's pretty good. Everybody wants to talk about how good a kid is. The
transfer from Boise State, senior, started 29 games.
Boom does Atlantis. Come back.
Michigan, Gonzaga, Oregon. Bad boy Mowers battle for it left.
Not good, but great recruiting classes. Just the way he conducts himself. Isley was one of my least favorite college players. They had 3.
And they had Bill Curley as well.
They did. And BC ended up losing to Florida.
Good job by Carey running the court.
He ran right down the middle, Boog.
Taken away. Carey dives on the loose ball.
Down the middle of the floor, Boog. It's like people can't find him. There's 4 buckets a night. It's going to be right there. Just a little bit of a flop.
Cassius Stanley. Semifinal number 2, the number 1 team.
For help against Duke, they are squared up on the three-point line. And
to do a magazine piece on Muhammad Ali, and he's a really good-looking young player. He can jump.
Didn't think it'd be broken.
Yeah.
For a vertical leap at Duke.
I set the record, and they were fired up all time.
Man, I like that kid. Gosh darn it.
See if Cal can knock down a 3. They got Bradley for pushing Cash.
And gets it over through contact. Watch this. Watch him gather right there, and now he goes through.
And all the talent that they had. And this year's team now, and then you see him in February, and it'll be a different deal.
Because Trey Jones is Trey Jones. He's
Hurst turns it over. 8:14 to go here, first half.
His first shot of the season was an air ball here in the Champions Class.
Juwan Harris, Dyson, observe the rejection. Jones the hustle. Blue Devils on top. Back here in New York City. And Duke, really good player, senior for Marquette.
Reese Maxey got hurt by all of Evansville at home when they were number 1. Utah Valley.
Back here at the gun. Paris Austin to inbound. Get ball.
Till now.
Until that. From freshman and sophomore. I'll be here on winding down. Inside Austin. Scoop wouldn't go. Rebound to White. And it's Duke basketball. And there he is, R.J. Barrett in the house.
20 years old. You give a kid a minute, he's going to be
Brown, and that's a nice transition. Was Canada's National High School Player of the Year last year in high school. So the left.
This is just old school Duke right there, even. But this team is more Coach K from the get-go.
South looking for some help, gets to Bradley. Shot clock, the rebound, and the putback.
Oh.
Nope. He stepped out of.
Had a good start. Delorier has been good off and on. And you haven't seen this in a while, even though Duke's taking the lead. He averaged 10 points, 4 rebounds at Corpus Christi.
Yeah.
And terrific by Jones seeing a play ahead.
Moore couldn't hit. Gordon.
Perfectly. I mean, could not have played it better. That was a scouting report.
Buries a 3. Trey Jones knocks it down.
Oh, goodness. He'll make shots. Not going to be a huge score, but he's going to make enough.
Nice shot. And that foul be on Kareem South. ESPN's exclusive presentation of college basketball.
Win. Oh, look at Carey. Wow. Said, I go after every offensive rebound with the hopes of.
My favorite player, though, was Andrew Toney. Duke here, 3:15 to go, first half.
Most adamant, Twitter crazy Duke.
See Terry Oglesby having a chat.
Every guy in that staff's a former Duke player. I think that's awesome.
Oh
What they have done is unbelievable.
Yep.
Everybody on the bench for Duke has been through what out of high school was a driver, a slasher, became a pretty.
Carey knocks it down, and it's Duke. They lost a couple of.
Too deep. That's the blue line is the NBA line. And he was 3
today. Was saying to his guys that kept shooting from behind the blue line.
Easy.
He had 5 threes in a game earlier this year.
Yeah, that's what he can. Does not change expression. There's a little versatility here. You go in. Wow.
Okay then. Offensive rebound, put back.
Look at this. Play through.
Gets the Frickett's and the Clippers.
Did I?
Yeah. I mean, you were adamant to drive there.
It's all right. He's great in January.
Oh,
February. He is in January, December. 2 for 16, 69.
Yeah.
Get the ball on the side. Get every.
Blurred out. Congratulations at the top of your lungs.
Congratulations, Eric.
I worked with him in Maui.
You were not
a hold for the last shot. And Duke will take a 19-40-21. Back to the studio and Carl Ravitch. Well, Pickett knocked down the shot. Mac dominating down low, even hit a 3. But the big fellow with 20 game. Georgetown the win, 82-66 over.
He's everything you want in a player. He goes down, he battles, he doesn't change expression.
Duke basketball, Trey Jones buries that one.
Well, that's his coaching right there. He knew they were in his guys that can play. Just who can play. Carey's a big, strong kid. I don't know why Coach Fox took him out, but you do that enough. That kid
off the glass, a rebound. Kelly +1.
Well, that's why.
So Kelly with a chance.
Trey Jones, he's just simply not. And what he's got to do is not.
Interesting game one. Texas was up by 5 at the break.
Shoulders, and it hasn't gone great for him. He hasn't taken the world.
To go, gets that to go, and now the 16 driven by Continental Tire.
Well, we're going to go inside a lot of plays because he's going to hit a 3. This is a kid that has stepped right into.
Carey Jr., the number 6 overall, and shoot that shot. But it seems like we're seeing
guards make traffic disappear. Meaning, you know who he reminds me of? And little Wayman Tisdale back in the day.
Just that soft touch.
Don't look opposite. He looked shot and drilled it.
The 2K Empire Classic semifinal.
And I'll tell you what, he was up at halftime. He went after the officials. Good for K.
Mike Krzyzewski's team already with a win here. And one. Vernon Carey Jr.
You can't let Carey go left. Like, if he's going to beat you right.
There was a little bit of a shot fake.
It was kind of a nudge. That made everybody in the building pause. Like, huh? What?
On as Paris Austin's going to check in. The freshman
team far, far, far improved. You just got to get it.
15 to go here, and it's a 20-point game. And
don't turn it over.
Okay.
Do not be sloppy on either end, meaning don't the post, run it. And then you find out who can play.
Carey finds the cutting Stanley. Hangs, can't hit. ESPN's exclusive presentation of college basketball. Back here, Madison Square Garden. All right, some early season storyline.
Heart goes out to him losing his brother, but they don't shoot the ball for a kid to transfer from Nashville to Memphis. Coaches get away with stuff that's amazing to me. I certainly don't understand how you're not suspending Hardaway if we're suspending somebody.
Leading by 23. And T-Civic.
In the first 5 minutes of the game, I talked about how Mark Fox and Cal's offense programs established that's who you are. You haven't seen that in the last.
Cash Stanley. Man, I'm not doing that.
No, maybe. Can I give you a Paul George stat? All in December, January, and February.
Oh, stop it.
Jesus.
Love you, buddy.
I know you do.
Marine South able to. Down with a good win over number 22 Texas in our opener.
Man, it's like, holy cow.
Who's got the best chance to be great?
Well, look, how do you argue with what Virginia's done? What they did to Villanova, they blasted them, and I mean, they blasted them all.
Doing average 14. Oh, 6 rebounds. 3, but at the other end, How about Alex don't. I don't.
Used to mean a 30-second timeout. That was fun.
Getting a chance to take it all in. Former.
Look how far out the ball is. That's what Duke's about right here this year.
And wouldn't go. Put back, and that's good. Buck.
Don't let it get to the top of the key to reverse, and everybody comes to.
Fight for the loose ball, and in command. The Invitational. Georgia Dayton. Virginia.
Very excited about what the players he can bring up to pretty good start.
To Texas A&M.
Now Fred Hoiberg off to a tough start. Lost his first. And a great place to watch a game. Fantastic area. I'll tell you this. Now, Juwan Howard replaces one of the best there. And
that's right. And Howard Isley is.
And Howard.
Yeah, Tisevich checks back in as Gordon will grab. Buries that one. Kick to the left side. What about Trey Jones in terms of being a National Player of the Year candidate?
I would say if I'm starting a team based on. That's a nice pass.
Yeah, no doubt.
Look at now. Look how far out the ball is, and look how high.
The window wouldn't go carry the board.
2 weeks, he's going to make that.
I don't know who specifically is going to be tasked for it.
If you watch him on the rebound, he's always hunting the ball. He never
recklessly diving on the floor for loose balls.
And you said it earlier.
Guess who? Zion Williamson, January 14th.
Guys,
it's odd that you would go negative.
It is, because I've been so impressed that can keep the ball in front of them on the side or on. It hasn't hurt them because they've missed shots. But I'm telling you, that would be. How about Matt Holiday?
And Hurt able to get. They do like Matthew Hurt a lot. Feed inside, and there's
one of the great bodies of the 80s, man. That dude was ripped. Well, that's great hustle to get back. I don't know.
Yep.
The staff on Cal wanted it looked at, but it
lost it. John Shelby did
slow rotation, but still. And he gets it off quick. Not much jump. He's really going to be good as well.
Minnesota, yeah.
Yeah. Minnesota has terrific.
Looks like we're going to set up for. All right, so look at our bracket. At 15, Duke beat VCU, Georgetown beat Wisconsin, and would have won it.
I hope he never quits.
But how many? Yeah, how many actual? To Hurt inside off the window and good. And now it's DJ Thorpe, and he buries.
Have a blowout, but if somebody comes out with great energy, plays well, you might get rewind. Do you put your grandson in?
You do, don't you?
You got to. You don't come into the garden.
No,
pass the ball.
Gotta shoot. I mean, those kids out there listening.
Aim high and let it fly, baby.
I mean, I don't.
We end up playing at Ohio State, so.
Producer Jeff Dufine.
Wow.
Yeah, it's quick. Cal will get a chance against Texas
to get the trust of the coaching staff. He played well in spots last year. Every day, whether it was first half, second half, I'm gonna get in the game and I'm gonna contribute. That's no. And the Admiral's father one time. The Admiral's father and I drank, laughing, joking around, and
Quanti's checked into the game in the nightcap. Number one team. There's Coach K, John Shire on the left.
Conference championships, Conference tournament championship. Don't give a gold medal to the coach. I think they get a ring. Uh-oh.
Score the bucket. He'll go to the line. Welcome to the next. Rated E for everyone. And State. Well, last year, Duke Blue Devils led by freshmen. Again this year. Downtown, those 4 freshmen making their impact.
Be equally as effective, I think, Boog. I think he's going to create a lot. Right? How about that?
Nice move by Goldwire.
And staff's trust to get meaningful minutes.
Trying to put it in.
Unanimous decision. You, me, Jeff Dufine,
yep.
Michael Schiff.
4 shy of the Duke freshman record.
I don't know what more you want a young kid to do. And you know what else, Boog? He never changed.
With the bucket.
Thorpe's played well.
Down by Joey Baker. Kwani able to give it off. Guys get a chance to come in, and they're still hungry. Eventually find himself in more important moments.
And he's played. Kid isn't playing. It's a matter of trust.
Vernon Carey Jr., Dan Dockich, he did it all.
Yeah, his teammates find him. You know, Seth Greenberg said.
And just a freshman.
He doesn't change expressions. He just, it's like.
Inside, and they go shot clock violation.
I'm one of the great celebrators of all time.
You are?
Yeah, but I just Odo kid for the Nationals.
Count the
defense they play, but I will say this, athletically, they match up well. Actually,
State at Virginia Tech. Yeah. Our other matchup will be Cal and Texas.
What do you think Georgetown do?
Baker able to knock it down.
He's played well.
Yeah.
Otis Thorpe, be proud of your son, man.
That'll do it at 86. Our championship game at 7 Eastern. 50, the greatest for Dan Dockich and our entire crew. I'm John.